Welcome to Anil Nair Classes YouTube channel. In this video, I will be covering the CAT 2018 exam slot 2 analysis. Slot 2 analysis, as most of you know that I wrote slot 1 examination. I took a feedback from good number of students, listened to them, understood their feedbacks and everything, used my experience of 14 years, and I am taking this session. Now, before I start the session, I did not find huge difference between slot 1 and slot 2 in terms of the distribution of the questions, in terms of the level of difficulty. CAT 2017 slot 2, according to me, did not throw up any major surprise as compared to slot 1. However, at the first glance, the same feedback which I gave in the slot 1, it goes true. At the first glance, the quant section seems to be on the tougher side, similar to slot 1. Now let us look at section by section analysis and everything. And many of the students also gave me a feedback that while verbal ability and reading comprehension continued to be an easy section, the options were very really close. Students could have been trapped by the similar kind of options. As usual, DI and LR was deceptively tricky. That is, one could have assumed that the questions to be easy, but they were not. Like slot 1, quantitative aptitude continued to be on the medium to difficult level. If I look at the section-wise analysis, if I look at VA and RC and LRDA and quant, if I consider the level of difficulty for quant is a little on the higher side. VA and RC, it is from an easy to moderate level. And similarly, LRDA is also from easy to moderate level. If I look at the theta questions in VA and RC, there were about close to 7 theta questions. In LRDA, there were 8 theta questions, and in quantitative aptitude, there were about close to 12 questions. Now, if you ask me based upon slot 2, various students' feedback regarding the level of difficulty, according to me, I think 25 plus attempts would be a very good score. 25 plus attempts, good attempts. When I say good, I am keeping 85% accuracy as the definition of good here. 25 plus attempts, and in LRDA close to 14 plus attempts, and in quant close to about 16 plus attempts. I think in VA and RC, if a student is attempting close to 25 plus attempts with 85% accuracy, and I'm sure he will be getting anywhere close to 95 plus percentile. If a student is attempting close to about 14 plus questions with 85% accuracy, again the same thing, there are good chances that he might get 95 plus percentile. So in VA and RC, 25 plus, in LRDI if it is 14 plus, and in quant if it is 16 plus. If these are the attempts with 85% accuracy, there are good chances that you might get anywhere close to 95 plus percentile. I'll be writing it in a new slide. These are my observational analysis, VA and RC, LRDA, and quantitative aptitude. If a student is expecting close to 99 plus percentile, I think he should have ideally attempted greater than 22 attempts. With 85% accuracy. If a student is expecting 95 plus percentile, his number of attempts will be anywhere greater than 17 and less than 22 with 85% accuracy. Similarly, in LRDA, in case if I look at the number of attempts as 14 to 16, if he attempts 14 to 16 with 85% accuracy, he might probably land up at a 95 plus percentile. Similarly, For a 99 plus percentile, I think anywhere from greater than 18 attempts with 85% accuracy would result in 99 plus percentile. Similarly, if I look at VA and RC, as I told you, 95 plus percentile you should get if you attempt greater than 25 attempts with 85% accuracy. Similarly, in case if you want 99 plus percentile, I think then your attempts should be closer to 30 with 85% accuracy. This is purely based upon the students' feedback across all the sections. And I think the compared to the difficulty level compared to slot 1, it is more or less the same thing. Many students gave the kind of feedback which I got for the slot 1 from varied number of students from IITs, NITs to SRMs to Manipals to an RV colleges to non-engineering students. It is more or less the same when I hear the students who wrote the exam in slot 2. There are few observations with respect to verbal ability and reading comprehension. In verbal ability and reading comprehension, many students have updated me that the passages were very easy to read, but the options were deceptively close. In VA and RC, very easy to read passages, but the options are very, very close to each other. Easy to read, but very, very close options. This is one important key point. So this might affect the score in case if a student is not attentive. They were so tricky that the section became actually time consuming. And if I look at the quantitative aptitude, I mean the questions are designed to test the basic fundamentals across any topics. Pure fundamental based questions. Any student who has went with the shortcut approaches of substitute x equivalent to 0 across all algebra questions, it might have backfired. And the questions were very, very conceptual oriented, not purely a formula based. And in probably in 1 or 2 questions, options might have been very helpful to get the answer. And arithmetic as usual has, and arithmetic, algebra and geometry. These are the 3 sections, subsections in the quant topic which has dominated the entire quantitative aptitude paper. There were about a limited number of few questions from geometry and mensuration. So overall, I think this is my understanding of slot 2 analysis. Any student, in case if you want an 80 to 85 percentile, if you are aspiring for an 80 to 85 plus percentile, I think your number of attempts should be anywhere at around 45 attempts with 85% accuracy. So overall, in case if your number of attempts are greater than 70 attempts with 85% accuracy, I'm sure that you will be in the greater than 99 plus percentile range. In case if your overall is about close to 60 attempts with 85% accuracy, I think you should land up anywhere in 95 plus percentile. I'll keep updating you through my videos, what to do after CAT examination, I mean how to apply and other things. Keep watching Anil Nair classes YouTube channel. Any further queries, I'll be handling it in through our live chat. Kindly post all your doubts. Kindly post all your doubts in case if you have any. I think this CAT 2018 paper, quantitative aptitude, was very difficult compared to the last 3 years of CAT papers. Last year LRDA was predominantly difficult, but this year both the slots, the difficult section is from the quant side. Wish you good luck. Thank you.